Hey everyone, how's it going today? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. We just witnessed a rocket crash. Wonderful. Or I should say I did. Dude, I have had the worst luck in the last 3 episodes or something. Like within recording the last 3 episodes, I've had 4 or 5 rockets crash, which is absolutely insane given the fact that my rocket safety landing chance is 96% and the safety chance is 98%. That is just absolutely nuts. So we've had some pretty insanely bad luck when it comes to that. However, we're just going to ignore it and we are going to continue our work that we've been doing. We're going to be, in this episode, hopefully, processing core fragments and also getting vulcanite blocks back from this landing pad to our main base over here. Now, there's one thing that we need to figure out first, and that is where the heck are we going to be importing all of these new and interesting things, right? So, there's not really any other room down here in order to add more imports. So, we can import possibly like by bringing this rail line down here or something, or maybe bringing this one across somehow. I'm not exactly sure how that would work since like this is a super awkward like angled rail here, but it's possible, I suppose. The other option would be to have something like down here-ish that we start to like bridge the gap across this and start to build things down here. Like a station or something like that, which is possible, of course, because let's just look at the resources that we're going to be importing, right? We're going to be importing vulcanite and in the future probably other, off-world resources, and that could be even things like iron plates and things like that. More unlikely, but it's still, I suppose, possible. But, we could have things like cryonite rods. We could have plates from imersite plates and crystals. We could have beryllium, holmium ingots, I suppose. Vitamelange extract or spice. So there's definitely things that we could be importing here. And so I think that maybe we will do that. Maybe we'll start. It's going to be a little bit difficult though, because like these rails are not like the best rails ever. So possibly what we'll do is we'll start to have like branches off of this rail over here that will like go into like a little loader or stacker, I should say, that drop things off. I don't know, but that's my thinking right now. In the meantime, what we want to do is we want to work on setting up some pulverizers to start processing the core fragments. And then after we start processing the core fragments, we are going to have to work on setting up a recycling system for dropping off things like copper ore and getting it integrated before we get into this mess here. Or maybe after, I don't know. Probably before though, and then same for iron and stone. We really need to figure out something to do with all of our stone. We have in our system right now 146,000 sand and 14,000 stone. The stone I think gets, I don't even know what the stone is going to be used for. The sand, I think I need to start like prioritizing sand for things like our quartz and our glass and things like that, rather than using stone that is coming in from our belts. That way we can try and get rid of that insanely high amount of sand. But okay, so let's see what we can do here, right? So we have our landing pad here, and I figure all of the landing pads will kind of be like this, like up here, and then we'll have all the crushers or whatever, the pulverizers down here. All right, so we got this. Let's move it like, I don't know exactly how this is going to work, right? Because of the different fluids. Like these fluids are not amazing. I don't think they line up very well. So it may have to be something like this. And let's move this over so it's centered. Okay. Yeah, well, so these line up, but these don't. And these are, of course, going to be a pain in the rear to try and deal with, because we'll have to go like this: 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, so that's a bit annoying, to be honest. And then this, we can go like this, I suppose. That's fine, I suppose. I think that actually ends up being okay. The only issue is that getting... no, actually, there's not really an issue, right? Like, this oil should be fine. Oh, that's kind of... Okay, that's kind of cool. I guess that kind of works out semi-nicely. The only reason that this works out actually at all is because the mineral water lines up with itself. So that's literally, I think, the only reason that this works at all. All right, so we can put a tank down here for mineral water. We're going to do tanks for all the different fluids. Oops. All right, there's pyroflux, oil, and then can we... Probably can't do that. Probably have to do something more like this. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. And then we'll do this as well. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, we need to move this one then just a little bit. There we go. All right, that'll work, I think. We may, yeah, we're gonna move this whole setup just a little bit so that we can avoid the landing pad, but let's just do this really quickly. The water, I think we're just gonna burn the water off. So let's do this. We'll bring it out here. And where's... Do I not have flare stacks? I don't have flare stacks. All right, we're gonna have to grab some of those. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine. All right, let's cut all this really quickly and just move it over slightly. Now, the only other thing that we have to worry about is how on earth are we going to get a belt through here that's going to be useful? I guess like that. All right, that actually works out decently-ish. Except how do you load? Oh wait, you can load it right here. Nice. Okay, this actually does work out. I don't know that we need more than 4 doing this, to be honest. When they're sped up, like, they're going to process things very quickly. All right, we can put a substation there, a substation here. And then let's see, over here, we'll do... let's see. Let's set up a station here. I don't know how big of a train I want. Maybe 1, 2, 1. So let's set up a station. 1, 2, 1. Okay. And this is going to do vulcanite. I think these are lined up correctly. I don't know. Yep, they sure are. All right. There we go. And then we need to do 1, 2 that are doing vulcanite blocks. All right, there we go. Nice. And then this we'll just bring right here. And this... Oh shoot, I want to go up one more. I think that way it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. Okay, great. So that is... these are going to start filling up with vulcanite. And obviously we have a decent amount. We have 16,000 here. So that'll feel really good getting that vulcanite back to the base, which we are going to work on here shortly. Then over here, we'll have this doing core fragments. Okay, they're right over here. Core fragments. There we go. Switch that over. All right, that's core fragments. Bing, bang, boom, done. And then the last thing that we need to do is we need to get some rail out here. So I am probably going to work on getting this rail brought over. And then we will work on, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this. So we need to have trains that are going to pick up, right? They're going to have to pick up, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trains, plus the vulcanite blocks. That's a lot of trains. So the question is, how exactly are we going to set up those trains? Like, are they going to be bigger trains? Or are they going to be smaller trains? And I feel like they should be bigger trains. And I also, yeah, they definitely should be bigger trains because if we have multiple of these landing pads, right, like kind of in a line here, we're going to want, you know, trains to be able to very easily bring things in and out. And I don't know that smaller trains would be able to cut it. So I think we want to plan ahead here for like doing more core fragment processing. And that is like doing big trains is probably the best way to do that. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to go grab some flare stacks and also a bunch of rail. And I'm going to work on getting some rail brought over. And then once I'm done with that, I will be right back. All right, guys. So this ended up taking me quite a long time, honestly, to end up doing. But what I did here is I ran tracks from here all the way up over here. And obviously, I haven't finished this part yet. But what we're going to do is we're going to have it branch off here, have a stacker here with probably enough room to have one train waiting for every single one of these, if possible, hopefully. And then obviously, like I said, this can extend further down this way. I also brought this track over here so that I can drop off things like vulcanite and things like that. So I made quite a bit of progress, actually. And also, I started filling in down here with some cement and concrete. I just think it makes it look a little bit nicer, adds to the vibe a bit. So I'm going to be continuing to fill things in around here as I can. Obviously, we're still waiting on a bit over here. Yeah, but that's the progress that I've made. So let us continue working on this. I also am going to start using blue belts from now on, I think. Just because like we're getting close to being able to even unlock green belts, so we might as well be using the blue belts, I think. So let's switch this to do that. For the most part, this won't matter too much, I don't think. And we'll do this for near. Let's upgrade this. And actually, you know what we can do? We literally could just do that, which is super nice. The blue undergrounds reach a very, very, very long distance. Okay, there we go. So that is that done. Now let's see if we can power this up actually. Should be pretty close. I have stations set up for all of our different materials, and obviously if we're gonna have, you know, multiple landing pads, this certainly isn't perfect with where it's kind of placed, but we'll be able to like switch it up a little bit, and we'll have belts coming into all those different areas as well. Let's grab, I just realized that I thought I had this. Let's grab this and keep putting these here, so that way kind of everything gets powered all at once. And then, yeah, so that's good. Let's see, where is the cutoff? Here we go. All right. And then this will be able to hook up right over here with our track power. There we go. Boom. And that should have started everything working over here, actually. I believe, at least. We'll be able to see here momentarily. Also feel like I'm going to run out of rocket fuel. Yep. All right. So everything is working. We've got output from all of these. Obviously, we're going to have to work on some belts to get them all lined up properly. However, we can start doing this, you know, setting up the different pipes to to do this. Let's do this actually. Let's have a pump going this direction. That way we kind of get it all out of this system over here. And yeah, okay, that looks good. And then we'll have to do the same for this probably. So we'll bring the mineral water over this direction. Let's see that. Okay, that hooked up. Oh, there we go. All right, and then we'll just use straight pipes right there, there, boom. Yeah, that should be good. You know, not very much mineral water, but with these tanks and stuff, it'll definitely add up quickly. Let's check what's going on over here. Dude, why? I don't understand. Okay, oh my god. Come on. That is super annoying. I think there's something wrong with that. My ears. Is there something wrong with this? Yeah, maybe. Maybe this thing isn't sent. Yeah, this isn't sending on the right. It wasn't sending on the right channel. Let's double check this now, just to see what's up. If we click on this, you should be able to hover over this and see. Okay. So that is now on, but of course it's made a mess over there. Dude, I feel like I've done that so many times now. But what we can do actually is we can have our bots kind of clean it up. So let's do this. Let's build out our network. We can build it out this direction, right? Go here. That may even just like work. Not sure. Yeah, that should just work actually. And then we just need to do here. Let's see if we can place that a little bit better. Right there. And then we can do like right over here. Okay, cool. Oh, dude, that's got another freaking cliff. Okay, right there. That'll work. All right, so our bots will clean everything up and hopefully fix, you know, a handful of things that got broken. In fact, our oil... Oh, wait. Okay, the pipe is there. All right, hopefully all that gets fixed up. In the meantime, we can continue working on this. Where the heck do we want to bring this oil to? Okay, so that station's going to be right over here, actually. All right, and then we'll just bring this down. Oops. There we go. Okay, that is oil all hooked up. Bing, bang, boom. Obviously, you know, it's going to take a bit for things to start really rolling, but yeah, it looks good. And then, can I like copy, should I copy this? I mean, yeah, let's just copy it for now. I think it's fine. Now what? Okay, that's fine. All right, so I do need... Oh, shoot, I didn't grab flare stacks, did I? All right, let me put that in my requests so I don't forget them. Dude, I never can find them. There we go. Flare stacks. All right, we'll grab those. In the meantime, we are going to... There we go. We are going to have to work on these belts and getting everything hooked up correctly. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, we have 6 stations here, plus this vulcanite station. And we probably will need more stations in the future, but what we'll do for those is we'll have more stations down this direction, you know, for things like cryonite or whatever we're bringing in that, just like this vulcanite here. So that's fine. Oh, this is not hooked up correctly. Okay, let's put that in there. Okay, I think that that's good. Obviously, we have a ton of materials that we're gonna have to deal with, so let's try and deal with them. I think we can have a split off right here. Oh man, how's this gonna work? I don't even know. Because this has got to split into like 6 different belts, right? All right, so if we do this, let's just see what we can do. So this is gonna do like output priority here for stone, let's say. And then output priority here for raw rare metals. Output priority here for iron. I mean, this might work. I don't know. Output priority for copper. Output priority for uranium. What else? Coal. This just needs to have coal here. And that should be everything. Right? So if I do this. All right, let's see if we can copy this and do the same on the other side. Can I mirror it? I can. Oh, that actually works really nicely, I think. So then what we can do is we can join the 2 together. Right? Like that. And how would this work? I guess we can do it like this. Like we can kind of stagger them. We can have this one go right here. Ooh, that's kind of annoying with that oil bit right there. All right, let's pull this across. Yeah, none of these work very nicely, do they? Well, that's unfortunate. All right, but that's fine. We can just do it right here. It's cool. It'll just take up a bit more room, but who really cares? Okay, let's actually do this. Let's move this, oops, let's move this over 1 and move this over here. That way they're like lined up correctly. This one we'll do here. And we're doing it 2 away so we can fit an underground in there. That works just fine. Okay, that's fine. There we go. This will go here, and we'll go here. And then coal. Ooh, it just fits. That's nice. And then, so what we'll do here is, this is a little bit ugly. It's definitely not the best looking ever. I really don't know how to handle this many outputs very nicely. This needs to go up 1 more. Oops, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right, so now that we have all these belts here, right? What we're gonna do is we are going to, like, well, so basically what I'm trying to figure out right now is how are we gonna handle this in the future? Like, how are we going to join in more core pulverizing and stuff like that? And I'm not sure. I think that maybe what we'll do is, like, if we have more of these, maybe we'll do a similar set to this to like join all the resources together, and then we'll, I don't know, merge them in all together or something. I don't know. We'll have the belts join somehow, that's for sure. It's just a matter of how. Okay, here we go. Let's go. There we go. All right, and then we have loaders. 2 loaders, there we go. All right, nice. And then we can copy this, put it down here, here, and so on and so forth. And now we can start doing these, doing these undergrounds as far as possible. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are, what does this reach, like 30 or something like that? It's insane. Way, 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 way better than the vanilla ones, that's for sure. Holy cow. Okay. There we go. And these will be like nicely staggered too, so they'll look pretty cool. Except for this, of course, because dang pipe messed me up. Okay, there we go. Oh no, stop it. All right, here we go. We got our belts. Let's bring this one over here. All right, we can paste this down here. Then do that. Nice, this is awesome. Okay, put that down, put that down. Oh no! Well, I'm out of belts anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, I used up all my belts somehow. I don't know how exactly. There we go. Alright, so that is everything that we needed to do for that. We've got all of our stations being loaded up now with resources. Obviously, these will take quite a long time to fill up, but they will fill up. So now what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to manage taking these resources away and integrating them somehow into our existing base, which I still am not 100% sure on exactly how to do that or how I want to do that. But these will start filling up nice and slow. It looks like we get the most mineral water. Yeah, we get 16 mineral water. Actually, we should get a decent amount of oil from it too. Yeah, we sure do. So we got two. How do we have water in here, man? Okay, we got like 2,000 oil. Did I like hook something up incorrectly? It doesn't look like it, but that was kind of weird that there was water in there somehow. Okay, so we got 1.8 thousand mineral water. All right, we're looking good. And all these are getting going. Obviously, uranium's like never gonna fill up, but that's fine. Yeah, so now the question just becomes, how are we going to, export all of these resources from here into the network as needed? And also, how are we going to get fuel to the different trains that are going to be doing that? So those are the two problems that we're going to have to solve here. So that is what we're going to work on, but first I need to grab some belts. So I'm going to go do that. I'm also going to grab, actually, I probably can put trains. Can I put trains down? Yeah. I can put some trains down here. That way we can start to load, whoops. Of course I screwed this one up. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. Go. All right, that's all the trains we can put down for now. That's fine. We'll get some more. I'll grab some more trains. I shall grab some more belts. Anything else that I'm gonna grab while I'm down there? Not sure, but I will be working on all of that, and I will be back once I've grabbed all the necessaries. Alrighty, everyone, we are back. And as you can see, actually everything is already kind of filtered out of here. I grabbed some belts and some rails and things like that. This already got filled in. I put all the trains in except for this last one over here. And all of our pulverizers finished processing, but I did notice a couple issues. There were some missing pipes, and also these two right here and these two right here don't have a way to get water out. I somehow missed that. So we are going to move this all over by 2 squares. Shoot, is this going to work without like destroying everything? I think it's fine. Let's see how much. There's 2,000 oil in here and somehow some water. Okay, let's see if we can do this maybe. Let's see if we can pump everything out. What? What different fluids are in here, man? We got oil? And we got oil. I do not understand. Please help me understand what is going on. Okay, I can make my bot build it, but I can't. Nice. That's kind of a weird issue, but not sure what causes that. All right, so that's pumping all the oil out of here. Cool. Okay. That should be good. I mean, we're not really wasting too much, so it's fine. All right, let's now cut this. Ready? Cut. And we're gonna paste it down. How are we gonna do this? This isn't gonna work exactly correctly, but it's gonna be close, okay? So this is 1, 2. So we just move it over here, okay? And the reason we do it 2 is we can do like this. We can connect the water up like that, but it doesn't run into the oil then. So that's all good. Obviously, this is now no longer aligned, but that's fine because we're gonna be burning it off anyways. So let's do that. Let's do this. And then we can put pipes here and some flare stacks here. Okay, there we go. That's all good then. Burn the water off. We do need to finish that here. Oh, and here as well. Okay, whoops. Somehow I forgot that one, but that's fine. All right, now it's all finished. Cool. And obviously we'll be able to replicate this in the future. We do need to fix this right here. This is now no longer lined up anymore. Let's just do that. All right. That. Oh, and we need to add one more oil pipe in there to get it all hooked up. Cool. I don't think we really lost any resources. We do need to move this over a bit. But honestly, that's fine. I mean, it's not the biggest of deals, right? And we do need to deal with mineral water coming out over here. Okay. Did I deal with all of the fluids now? I've dealt with water. I've dealt with not this oil. Okay. Or this oil somehow. And actually, I can get rid of this now. Okay. Dealt with that oil. Dealt with this water. Dealt with this pyroflux. I'm just making sure, you know, that everything's all hooked up. Dealt with this pyroflux. And all these oils. Okay, cool. Ooh. The frig is going on over here, huh? Some construction bots are dying. Yeah, I'm gonna need to come back over here and handle some things, I think. This did not really get cleaned up like I thought it was supposed to. Oh, we must have run out of roboports over here. Maybe. Yeah, I think we did. Yep, we ran out of roboports somehow. Or else our networks didn't get hooked up correctly. They did not. Alright, so let's build another roboport there. Hopefully that'll all get fixed here shortly then. I should see a bunch of bots go. Yeah, okay. So I guess things just didn't get hooked up properly, which is fine. Ooh, they're gonna finish off some productivity. Gonna finish that off. Oh, and now they're all gonna go. Okay, cool. Now it's all fixed, I think. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so anyways, like I was saying, we do have a stacker now that I added 10 trains to, and we should be able to add 1 or 2 more if we need to. We have all of these trains here. Now, there are actually, I realized, a couple more things that we need to do. So first off, first thing we need to do is this. Second thing we need to do is we need to deal with all this stone and whatnot. Stone and sand. So how are we going to do this? You know what I kind of want to do is like bring a belt in like right here. Okay. This is going to come right in here. And that's stone. So that train actually will be fine picking up stone. Oh, not that. Let's do stone and sand. Okay. Okay, and then the other thing we actually do need to do is deal with the space capsule and all the rocket parts. And for that, I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. So we should have... Do we have room for another stop down here? Yes, but that's a long ways to belt things. Our other option is to have... You know what we should do is we should have like a little offshoot here that picks up rocket parts and stuff like that, and also drops off bots and stuff like that, because we're going to want to use bots over here, I believe. Yeah, because we're going to need to do... we are going to need to do requester chests that request rocket fuel. So we're going to need to actually... Yeah, so that train should drop off rocket fuel and bots. I'm not sure if it should drop off anything else. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to do this for all of the trains. So this is going to have to go pretty much everywhere, I think. Which means that we're also going to need to do roboports everywhere. So might as well start doing that, I suppose. Now, what we're going to do over here, like I said, is we're going to go like this. Let's go from here just to be safe. Because we do not want... we don't want to deal with this track over here in case we need to move it later on, and if we want to add more stackers, right? So let's pull this right over here. Now this is going to do one train stop, and we'll do some strong boxes here, I think, because those we can filter more easily. And we'll do filter stack inserters, I guess. It doesn't really matter. This will just be a 1-1-1 train. We don't need, we shouldn't need to do fuel here. Okay, so that's one train. The other train is gonna come this direction. And this one is gonna pick up, let's see, how do we want to do this one? We'll do a warehouse here. We'll do just fast inserters. Doesn't need to be more because the pieces themselves are going to be big. Then we're going to do an assembling machine right here. With a fast inserter here. Express loader. And what this is going to do is this is going to do rocket part packing. And let's stretch this as far as it can go. Oh my gosh. Almost far enough. It's a little bit disappointing that it couldn't quite reach the whole way, but it's understandable. So it's fine. Okay. And then here, an express loader that does... We'll do actually all the rocket stuff, right? So we'll do rocket parts, packed rocket parts, and the capsule. And then down over here, we'll just have to do a splitter. Like this. There we go. And this splitter will do like this. And it'll do rocket parts here. Okay, cool. And then we'll do this. This. There we go. All right, that should do everything, I think. And then last but not least, we just need to hook things up right over here to the belts. And then the last thing we actually will have to do is... Was that everything? Really? Okay, nice. The last thing we actually will have to do is we are going to have to like actually deal with where all these outputs are going to end up, because obviously we want them to end up somewhere useful. These can't join in very nicely, can they? All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. There we go. Okay, and then we need to just also deal with signaling here. Nice. Okay. And then last but not least, obviously we don't want these blocks to be all the same. This needs like this. Okay, cool. I think that that is everything. Obviously, we are going to have to deal with, you know, trains coming here and whatnot. But for this one, we actually, oops, we can select this. And then we also want to do a decider right here that says anything is greater than 0. So basically, there's some items in there. And we'll output 1L, which is going to be for the limit. So we'll do set train limit. There we go. Cool. So that should be coming right now for this, and obviously it'll be picking up all those packed rocket sections. And it'll continue to do that for forever, which will be nice. Which means that we just need to deal with this train. What the heck is going on with this signal? This signal is broken. This should be a chain signal. Okay, I think we're good now. There we go, check it out. So it picked up all of the rocket parts and stuff like that, and it's already taking it back. So that's very nice to be able to do that. Let's also throw these core fragments and stone in there. That'll all get processed. Cool, I think that that is everything that we needed to do up here. Like I said, the last thing we are going to have to do is deal with the output here of all these different things, where they're going to go, so on and so forth. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure how they're going to like work their way into the system. Like, they may have to have their own stops or something. I don't know. I have to think about that a bit. Thankfully, the good news is that we don't have anything up here that is going to run out of space anytime soon. So we shouldn't have to, you know, worry too much about that. Let me just check one other thing. We should have rockets like pretty much ready to come back at this point. Let's see what's up here. 27,000 vulcanite. Okay, it's not quite ready to come back, but it will be shortly. Let's just switch this to say launch on cargo full. So as soon as this cargo is full, it's going to launch back over here. And yeah, we should be good. We're still working hard over here, and everything's looking good. These are still going strong, so I am quite happy. Last thing we should check is how is this doing? Slowly filling up, obviously, but it's not going to fill up very quickly. We have a lot of things to make. Also, I'm going to decrease that. We have a lot of things that we can make, and we do have to come back over here to finish this, but we're not shipping core fragments back at the moment since we're just processing them all here currently. So this is just going to fill up with vulcanite, stone, and sand, which is not that bad. We just need to find a use for all of the frickin' stone. But getting that vulcanite is definitely going to be very nice for our base. Yeah, so that's that. And I think, given this, obviously this is going to be it's going to be a bit. We don't have to worry about, you know, dealing with all these outputs actually at the moment. I think that we'll come back to this probably a little bit later. The only thing we really will have to worry about is this vulcanite, which I think is what we'll do before we finish off the episode here. So let me go grab a train for this, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we are going to do our vulcanite train coming in right over here. Let's grab my little depots booklet, and these are kind of cool. These are new. I haven't seen those before. Let's see. Single. Can I do like 2-lane mono? Dual mono. I just want like a single mono. There we go. All right. And then this can line up somewhere, perhaps? Kind of there. These are not lining up very nicely, are they? Like, these don't line up at all? Oh, they line up there. Not there, though. They do line up here. But I guess we'll do it over here. That's fine. All right, right there. Let me go craft. I was going to say craft that, but that's not right. Let me go build that. And then we'll bring this down right over here. This is going to be for our vulcanite train, like I said. Now, for this, do we want a passive provider or an active provider? I guess we're okay with passive providers. So let's do passive providers. Let's also put down our station here. We'll do it over here. 1, 2. Don't know if these line up correctly, but it'll be close. Yeah, they do. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's grab a big power pole. This is going to be vulcanite drop. Vulcanite block, drop. There we go. Okie okay. I just combined the words okie dokie and okay to okade. Whoops. That was definitely not an English word, but it's fine. Okay. Here we go. That should be good. And for this, we will do these down here. That's fine. So we'll actually put the train down over here, I suppose. Let's see, where's my cargo wagons? There we go. I did not align those correctly. 1, 2, there we go. And that goes the other direction. Okay, let's see if we can do a cool orange color. I don't know, we want a pretty orange. Like almost red for this vulcanite. That looks cool. Alright. There we go. That is for the vulcanite. Now we can jump in here. Let's also quickly go to the map view. And this one right here is going to be our vulcanite pickup. It's just one of them. Not, obviously, you know, there's going to be probably more in the future at some point or other. Who knows? And let's see. We want to do drop. We're going to go empty. We're going to go pick up full. I think that's good. And we can activate that, and we should head on out and pick up. Actually, let's do, for pickup, let's do full, or we want to do time past 60 seconds, and we want to do item count of vulcanite blocks is greater than 0. Seems good. What's getting destroyed? Probably one of our freaking turrets. We gotta deal with these walls out here. They're not bad, but they're not amazing either. Also, I was looking at this a minute ago. Look at these kills, man. 20,000 big spitters. I did not even notice that I'd killed this many spitters and things like that. It's pretty crazy. All right, here we are. What? Hold up, let's switch this off of manual just for a second. What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh, there's those ghosts there. Okay, hold up, we can do this. We can go here, filters. Can't I like filter to ghosts or something like that? Entities. Can't I do like ghosts? Entity ghosts, yeah. There we go. That looks better. I thought it looked weird. Okay, that looks much better though. Okay, we can do this, and we can do, let's actually do this 120 seconds. Switch back to automatic. Okay, and our inventory, I don't think, I mean, maybe it'll be full. I'm really looking forward to getting some more advanced inserters. Like, let's see, let's just look at this really quickly. So advanced inserter. Yeah, here it is. Superior inserters. We have to do material science packs 1 and 2 in order to get them. So we're getting close. Not quite there yet, but these things are way better than what we have currently. I was also looking at this the other day, and just so you guys like are kind of keeping up with where we are science-wise, obviously we haven't done any energy 2 yet, and we haven't done any material or biological. But look at all these researches we have yet to do. Like, we have a lot of research yet to do, and I feel like we've already done a lot, but
Like we have all these up here still, have all these red ones, and I feel like when we look at the green, like we've definitely done more researches than we have yet to do, but it does not feel like it because the later science packs are just so insane. But that is going to be it for today, guys. You know, we do have some work to do out here still, but it's pretty minor stuff that I'll probably just do at some point. You know, just like getting trains here, getting some rocket fuel and bots out here, which not a big deal, and then also you know, figuring out a recycling system. We probably can do that one together at some point on camera, obviously, because you know, a recycling system is something that any base can use, and so I probably want to go over that. You know, kind of how I plan on doing that, but because I love designing recycling systems, I think it's great. Just haven't done it yet this playthrough. So thank you guys for joining me. Next time we are going to get back to energy science. So I swear to you, we will finish up energy science as soon as we possibly can, so that we can get going on some researches again, and then we'll continue working on you know, some science packs that we haven't done yet. Like we'll probably do the material one first. So I'm super looking forward to that. I'm pumped for this series, guys, and for all the work that we have yet to do. I'm super excited to go through it all, and we're about to make some great progress here in the coming episodes. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did and are enjoying the series, it'd be awesome if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It really supports me and helps me. And not only that, but I really appreciate it as well. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you all next time.